Oh, hey there, ho there, hi there. We are the guys of two guys in one belt. We have a
Where'd you get that accent from, man?
dude, you're not gonna believe this shit.
What?
Some foreign guy just came in here a little bit ago, and he took like a 45-minute shit.
The foreign guy took a 45-minute shit.
Mountain Dew kickstart. All right, but this is a pretty special,
Very special.
Episode we have. Something that you don't really hear about that much, but this is going to be our top 10 current divas, women in wrestling.
And we're going to throw you a few curveballs here. We're not going to announce it beforehand. We're just going to straight up give you our top 10.
Coming in at number 10, this is one of my favorite people right now. It's Bayley, who's currently in NXT.
Ooh. Bayley from NXT at number 10.
Ultra babyface and awesome in-ring style. She's definitely will move her way up here in the coming years. I think maybe in the next 2 or 3 years she might be on the main roster.
I feel like almost even sooner. It depends on how fast she develops as well.
Yeah.
Another thing with Bayley is she feels like almost like a female John Cena.
Yes.
But maybe a little bit more back on the toughness and more just want to connect with the fans.
Yeah, more of eat, sleep, do everything right, repeat. All right, so who's coming at number 9?
Number 9 is the current NXT Women's Champion, Sasha Banks. I think Sasha, one, she has a great look. I think she's a beautiful woman, real fit chick as well. She's great in the ring. I think she's phenomenal in the ring, especially the way she sells. She can move around the ring really quick. And another thing is, I actually like her gimmick. Her gimmick is not too overdone. You can tell it's a little bit of her inside of it as well.
And I think being current champion is definitely going to bring her stock up here in a little bit.
It brought my stock up. That Fatal 4-Way match was phenomenal. Definitely brought my stock up.
Coming at number 8, we have Alicia Fox, who I think is a way over-exaggerated version of Sasha Banks.
Right. And bigger and more athletic.
You know, I hate her gimmick. I can't stand it, but she is pretty damn good in the ring.
But it works, too.
It works.
I think with her especially, with her being a total divas, it helps.
Yeah.
Being total divas helps. But she's one of those divas, if you go out and put her on TV, you're not going to get a lot of people too upset.
But I think she will move up the power rankings here soon. They kind of have tamed down her character a little bit. So go ahead and move into number 7, Nate.
Number 7. This is probably going to maybe upset a little people.
People are going to get butthurt about this one.
Number 7 is AJ Lee. Now, the main reason she's at number 7, I don't think it's the only reason, but it's the main reason she's at number 7 is because her time off. She hasn't been seen since, TLC, I think?
No,
she's definitely still in the top 10. She's great.
Yeah, she definitely brings a lot to the table.
She sells well. She's a captivating person. She's done well in the past as well. She's almost... If she could still somehow rebound from this, is still, I think, in my personal opinion, a future Hall of Famer.
Yeah, longest reigning Divas champion of all time.
Of all time. The only thing is, and I'm not going to blame CM Punk. That's just a stupid bitch way to go out. I think with AJ Lee, you have this kind of stubbornness. I don't think it hurts her. What I think it does is it brings her motivation down.
She has the same exact personality as Philip.
But I think it's in a less way, though. It's not.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not as bad. And I think if she does come back, there's a chance it's not going to be as good as what she was.
Yeah, definitely. Number 6, we have Natalya.
Definitely one of the best in the ring.
It was kind of hard to make the top 6, but I think Natty definitely even has room to move up into the top 3.
Definitely.
She could become champion again sometime before the end of this year.
She's got the total divas effect, too.
She's got that. It's just great. She's just great in ring.
Great.
You know, she doesn't get a lot of mic time, but she's definitely one of the better ones in the ring.
She gets a reaction, and she gets, like I said, her and Alicia are, like I said, there's those two people. They come out, and fans aren't going to be pissed that they're out there because they deserve to be out there. They're good enough to be out there. They can go have a match. They can go have a mic segment.
All right, who's our number 5?
Number 5
is newly former
NXT Women's Champion, Charlotte. We both think, and I definitely think, she is the future top diva in WWE.
I think within the next 6 months.
Yes, within the next 6 months it could happen.
She'll be up there.
I think it would be a missed opportunity if she doesn't get a WrestleMania match this year as well. She's that good, folks. She's that good. She's got the attitude. She's got the mic work. She's definitely got the in-ring ability. She's probably, if she possibly could be the best in the ring.
Yeah.
In women's wrestling today.
The only thing that I think can bring her stock down is when she does come to WWE, that they have Flair be her escort.
Yes, and I'm not completely against that. The only thing is you do need to create an identity for herself.
Yes.
If she comes back and she immediately has Rick on her, I'm not going to like it.
Yeah.
What I want is her to come down, fill her identity, make her a credible person. Then you can maybe throw Rick with her.
Yeah.
Maybe. But then we'll go into number
4 is Naomi.
Woo!
Now, some people might think this is a little bit high,
Maybe a little bit high.
her in-ring is perfect.
She could be the best in the ring. She really.
Her out of ring when she comes out with the Usos is also perfect.
Yes,
she gets the crowd going with the things.
She does get a good mix with the Usos. I mean, obviously it helps that it's her husband, but you can tell there's a different confidence level in her when she's with her husband in that group itself. I like it.
She's definitely what the Divas division needs now.
Especially that demographic of the African American woman coming in, and like I said, I think she's definitely the most athletic.
Yeah, she's very good, but I don't think she's ever going to break into the top 3.
You think well, how about this?
I think this is her peak.
How about this? Is she a future Divas champion? Because she's never held it before. You don't think she's a future?
I mean, if she does, she gets it for one month or something like that.
No, I think she's definitely a future Divas champion. I think with the right feuds ahead of her, she could have a solid reign. Now into our top 3. And now it seems pretty obvious who the top 3 is, but that's okay.
Who do we have at number 3, Nathan?
Number 3 is Brie Mode, Brie Bella. Brie, out of the two, at least 2 Bellas, she's definitely better in the ring. She has, I think, a little bit more confidence than Nikki.
I'd beg to differ about that.
But the arrogance level, obviously, Nikki is, I think, a little bit more captivating as a character. What Brie is, she's just so solid. Like, it's just a very, like, you can't really even put your finger on it quite exactly. What she is, first off, she's a star.
Yeah.
Big to her and Nikki, as the whole twin thing, it's a twin thing, but she's a star. Definitely is. Former Divas champion. Definitely a Hall of Famer. Her and Nikki, I think, are definitely future Hall of Famers.
What I want to say about this is I feel Nikki brings Brie's stock up.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I don't want to blame Brie for that. I really don't.
Yeah.
It's almost because they're born as twins, and it just so happened these twins both wanted to get in the wrestling business. So I can't really downgrade Brie for that they're better as twins, but definitely Nikki is the better twin. But is she number 1 or number 2? So Zach, who's number 2?
Number 2
is
we had some arguments about this. Number 2 is Nikki Bella, unfortunately.
Ooh, it is Nikki Bella, the current Divas champion.
The current WWE Divas champion.
What are your thoughts on Nikki Bella?
You know, she's great. She does what she has to. Sometimes it's a little bit over the top with what she does.
A little bit.
Their acting isn't amazing. It's a character you're playing, so.
And her and Brie are definitely the stars of Total Divas too. Which, regardless of what I want to say about it, it's a show and it's a way to get these divas over. And Nikki, I think, like I said, that arrogance level. It's almost more her character, which, I don't think Brie and Nikki necessarily have characters, but at that characteristic, I think Nikki is more captivating than Brie is.
And I also like how Nikki has her own unique finisher where Brie just uses the yes lock.
Which I actually do like that finisher. It kind of plays in the whole John Cena relationship.
Yeah, the rack attack. But, it was tough between number 2 and number 1, but I still think Nikki's not quite there.
And I think number 1 is definitely the right
number
choice.
1 has been the best since day 1. Go ahead.
I agree.
Go ahead and tell us who it is.
Number 1 is Paige. Okay, before I get it out, I am a Paige mark. Okay? I think she's beautiful. I think whatever she does is great.
# boner.
She's not the stereotypical diva. She's not the Nikki Bella
which is good for the Divas division.
Big front.
Big chesticles.
Big chesticles and, drop jet gorgeous. That being said, she's the most unique. She's the most entertaining. Possibly the very best in the ring. I think without a doubt in my mind, across the board, across all demographics, fans love Paige.
I think
at least are enjoying her.
I think the reason that she's better than Nikki is because Nikki's character has been done before, but Paige is this whole unique figure
just so unique.
that captivates the whole room. I mean, even in her entrance, it gets everybody's attention because it's that loud squeal. She walks in, that loud music. She's that punk rock chick, you know. She comes in, she takes over the room. She gets the most chance.
Oh, without a doubt, the most chance. And there, she debuted, won the Divas champion her first night.
That was
AJ
crazy.
Had a nice long reign. AJ came back, but ever since she debuted, only for like maybe a little bit of time period, she's been on TV.
Yeah,
almost every week.
And
so awesome for her. Great for her because she's so young. She's only, 22, 23 years old.
Yeah, exactly. But another great thing is if you look in the crowd, you see the top 3 people with all their T-shirts. You got the Bremo shirts. You got the Fearless shirts. Now, you didn't used to see that many Paige shirts when she first came out because, everyone was like, oh, she's just going to be a fad.
People got used to her.
But now,
on TV.
Yeah, now you're getting a lot of those purple and white and black Think Again shirts, which is good.
And you know what it is? And I hate to be like this because we're those kinds of fans. The internet fans love her. These internet geeks that come on here, the 18 to 24 male demographic loves Paige more than any other diva. It's just she fills the void for what you have in the Divas division. And for a lot of fans, the Divas division wasn't nothing until Paige kind of brought up that credibility, in my personal opinion.
Paige is number 1, but by how much?
In my heart, in my head.
We can't say by how much because she isn't. If she was currently Divas champion, she'd be a lot higher, but she's not. So, but she has a chance to win it at FastLane. But anyways,
thank you for watching. This is a very special episode. We're really happy we did something like this. This was a lot of fun to get the top 10 together. And we really do, especially with the whole NXT thing, we really do hope the Divas division becomes prominent.
Oh, I think it definitely will.
Folks, you are watching
2 guys,
1 belt. 2G, 1B, 2